Should Brooklyn Nine-Nine have been called Brooklyn Walking Dead after it got revived and renewed by NBC? Just kidding. We all know Brooklyn Nine-Nine is a lighthearted, cozy sitcom with lovable characters that make us all want to come back to them again and again. But it's not all rainbows and butterflies for the cast of the show. Most of the members faced hard challenges, and some of these challenges were common among the whole cast. We made a ranking for you to find out what struggles your favorite actors and actresses have in their lives. Number 5. Leaving the show. Chelsea Peretti's challenge.
I was thinking how I would make the perfect American president based upon my skill set, dance ability, and bloodlust.
After the tension fans experienced at the news of the possible absence of Season 6, it was especially sad to find out that one of the brightest and funniest characters on the show, and we are speaking of Gina Linetti, played by Chelsea Peretti here, isn't going to be a regular main character in the series anymore. We were given a taste of Gina's possible disappearance several times, back in Season 4 as she got hit by a bus, and then in Season 5 where she was partially absent due to her maternity leave, and even threatened to change her job for good. But Gina always came back, and it was one of the reasons we love her. However, this October, Chelsea Peretti made a post on Twitter. B99 fans, hi! Chelsea Peretti here. I won't be doing a full season of Brooklyn Nine-Nine in Season 6, but that doesn't mean I won't ever be back. Winky face emoji, heart emoji. I want to thank you for the hours you spent watching Gina be Gina. While it means that somewhere in the middle of Season 6, we'll have to wave goodbye to Gina, it also gives us hope to see her come back occasionally, as a guest character maybe. Brooklyn Nine-Nine co-creator Dan Goor told fans via Twitter that he and Mike Schur wanted Chelsea Peretti to be a part of their show since the moment they decided to create it. He also assured everyone that Gina is not the type of character that could be gone for good. I know for a fact this isn't the last we'll see of Gina Linetti. I mean, she got run over by a frickin' bus and she only missed like a week of work. Aw, we'll miss you, Gina. Number 4. Harassment. Terry Crews' challenge.
What's my name?
Terry Jeffords.
What is my name?
Terry Crews was one of not so many men that shared his story of harassment, joining the Me Too movement alongside many women. According to his own words, Terry felt afraid and ashamed to speak up before Harvey Weinstein was exposed via the New York Times. That whole thing gave him PTSD, the actor said. Now, Terry Crews is not how you would usually picture a victim of harassment. He might be a mid-level actor, not the biggest star in Hollywood, but hey, he's strong, he is a man. And that's why his story is so crucial. It proves once more that anyone can be harassed in the conditions where some men have almost unlimited influence and power. At one of Hollywood parties which Terry Crews attended with his wife, a talent agent named Adam Bennett groped his genitals. He tried to do it twice, but Terry slapped his hand away. He was enraged, and you might wonder why he didn't just hit the guy. Terry did want to do it. Badly. But there were 2 reasons that prevented him from acting on his intentions. First, Terry Crews is a large black man, and he knew immediately how this incident would look in the media in the morning. As Crews shared his story, he said, 240-pound black man stomps out Hollywood honcho would be the headline the next day. Terry Crews didn't want to look like a thug, and he certainly didn't want to go to prison for that. So he and his wife just left the party. It took the Me Too movement for Terry Crews to speak about this incident. He couldn't do it before out of fear of being blacklisted. And that's exactly what happened to the actors and actresses before the Me Too movement. If they dared to speak out against those who had power, they simply stopped getting hired, which automatically means the end of your career. Even though Adam Bennett was only suspended for 30 days by his employer, and then returned to his job since it was decided that his actions against Crews were an isolated incident, Terry Crews' story was not told in vain, like every story of the Me Too movement. Terry Crews also explained the reason why many people who experience harassment, in Hollywood or not, stay silent for months or even years. When a person of power breaks that boundary, you're a prisoner of war. Immediately you're in a camp because you're trying to figure out when is the right time to come out, he said. And then you get out, and then you finally find freedom, and someone says, well, it must not be that bad. You should have come out sooner. Number 3. Coming out and continuing to say it. Stephanie BEATRIZ'S challenge. You might remember Rosa Diaz coming out to her colleagues and parents in the 99th and 100th episodes of Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
I'm dating a woman. I'm bi.
But very few fans know about the fact that Stephanie BEATRIZ came out as bisexual, just like her character. It was especially crucial for her to play this part on screen, since it helped her to get enough courage to confess her sexuality to both herself and everyone around her. But there is one thing that complicated the coming out process for her. She married Brad Haas this autumn, which somehow made people think that it makes her coming out invalid. There are still many stereotypes about bisexuals. Both gays and heteros often consider them someone who is just experimenting, refusing to accept the fact that someone could fancy both male and female genders. Stephanie Beatriz made a statement by writing an article in summer of 2018 about her own sexual orientation and personal life, in which she made it absolutely clear that bisexuality doesn't just randomly transform into something else because you have one partner at a time. According to her, the attraction to different kinds of people doesn't disappear. The only thing that changes is that you commit to someone you love, and all other people don't matter that much anymore, just like in most types of romantic relationships. In October, I will marry a heterosexual man, she said. We'll make vows that I will take very seriously, till death do us part. But I'll be bi till the day I die, baby, and I vow to myself to always sing that truth. Well, we can only wish Beatriz the happiness that she definitely deserves. Number 2. Backlash. Terry Crews's and Andy Samberg's challenges. Some people just cannot catch a break. We all know about the recent scandalous interview with Liam Neeson, where the actor told a story about his friend's rape and the fact that he had some thoughts of racial revenge after that, seriously considering going after a random black man to avenge his loved one. Liam Neeson shared that he is deeply ashamed and sorry for what he thought back then. But the things he said were way too outrageous to forgive, so the actor received a tremendous backlash for his confession. Unlike most fans and celebrities, Terry Crews tweeted that he thinks every person is capable both of the greatest good and unspeakable evil. And Liam simply described his fork in a road. This tweet was viewed by most fans as an apologetic one to Neeson's confession, so Terry Crews got his own portion of rage, even though he tried to explain that he never meant to defend Liam. It's just that he prefers people that confess they used to have racist and unjust thoughts to those who never cease to have such kind of thoughts and might even act upon them, but are very good at concealing both what they think and what they do. Andy Samberg, even though he plays one of the most lovable characters of Brooklyn Nine-Nine and is both a main character and a favorite for many fans of the show, also managed to get some backlash for his inappropriate suicide joke at the Golden Globe ceremony. While introducing Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper, Samberg referenced the plot of the nominated movie and the suicide of Jackson Maine, played by Cooper. He discovered Allie and she discovered him in the garage, Samberg said before the two stars entered the stage.
Gibbous cop scoop. This is super uncomfortable.
Well, that got dark quickly. But knowing Andy Samberg, he never meant to insult anyone. We all make bad jokes sometimes. Number 1. The end of the show. The challenge for the whole crew. After 5 seasons of one of the most cute and funny sitcoms among them all, Fox decided to cancel the show in May 2018. The channel didn't give any explanations, but it's not like it didn't have any cause for such a decision. The live viewing ratings of the show dropped more with every season. It didn't happen because the audience lost interest in the show. According to the show's co-creator Dan Goor, the ratings went down because Brooklyn Nine-Nine has long become a family show. Parents mostly want to watch it with children, and considering the fact that the show was on air at 9:30 p.m., many viewers prefer to watch it in a time-shifted manner. Though logical, this explanation didn't suffice for Fox that decided not to spend time looking for another spot for Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and simply canceled it, giving another show a go. The fan base was both horrified and enraged. The show got support from Guillermo del Toro, Lin-Manuel Miranda, who swore that Brooklyn Nine-Nine is one of 4 things that he watches at all, and Mark Hamill. And you know you don't want to mess up the show that gets appreciation from Alexander Hamilton and Luke Skywalker. Fans hoped that some kind of rescue would come from Hulu. It is known for saving lovable shows. And when Hulu decided not to save Brooklyn, the fan base fell into despair for several dark hours. It seemed that the show was doomed, and people poured out their anger and disappointment via Twitter and Reddit. However, that's when NBC came to the rescue, picking up the show and providing it with 13 episodes in season 6. And now, NBC announces that the show has been renewed for a 7th season. The official Brooklyn Nine-Nine Twitter account posted the moment the announcement was made to the staff, and Beatriz posted a cast reaction to the news. Look what a solid fan base is capable of, raising their favorite shows from the dead. Do you know about any other challenges the members of the Brooklyn Nine-Nine cast had to go through? Let us know about it in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to OSSA for more interesting facts about your favorite actors and actresses.